Now, let's look at how to frame your coaching technique for each style. And listen up, because this is the most important piece. When dealing with reluctant learners, you want to be directing. Here, the leader takes control, telling the team member what, when, where, and with whom things need to be done to accomplish the goal. Again, the leader makes the decisions. They provide specific direction and instruction, and they teach the team member how to do the task. The reluctant learner needs to see and believe there is a path to succeed. As their coach and their leader, you will need to provide them a glimpse into that path. You will also need to be sure to take the time necessary to lay out the plan with them and be sure they are clear of the expectations. Do they know what to do if they get stuck? It's also important to assess if they have the skill set to deliver what you are asking of them. You want to test their understanding of the direction. Don't assume. You also want to be patient. Remember, most of their reluctance is rooted in fear of the unknown, or their fear that they lack the skill set to deliver. A small percentage of reluctant learners will be your legacy talent. And when it comes to legacy talent, there is a different approach you will want to take. Now let's take a look at our enthusiastic beginners. When it comes to enthusiastic beginners, the approach you need to take is the approach of explaining. Here, the leader still takes the lead, but provides an opportunity for the associate to showcase their enthusiasm by discussing their ideas and thoughts. You will want to involve the team member in setting goals, but decisions are always leader directed. Provide specific instruction as well as the big picture. Again, you want to explain and define what the results will look like for enthusiastic beginners. Enthusiastic beginners also crave learning opportunities. They have a lot of questions, and it's important you make the time to answer those questions. They are sponges, and they have an insatiable appetite for learning new things. They tend to also be very, very highly engaged team members. With strong coaching and guidance, enthusiastic beginners will become great people and business leaders. Enthusiastic beginners also want to do really good work, and they want to do work that is valued in the organization. They want to be recognized for their contributions. Remember, if they're not closely monitored, they will overcommit. Taking a look at our third performance profile, emerging contributors. When dealing with emerging contributors, as the leader, you want to take the approach of problem solving. Here, the leader takes a support role. The leader's role is not one of telling, but rather facilitating, drawing out, encouraging, and listening to the team member. You want to act as a sounding board, encouraging self-reliant problem solving. Allow the team member to make some decisions. Just be sure that you provide reassurance, support, and encouragement. When dealing with emerging contributors, leading with questions is the key. Emerging contributors know what they need to accomplish, and they know how to achieve it. However, they struggle with the confidence piece of making the final call. With emerging contributors, as time goes on, you will need to pull back on how much they rely on you. They need to know you support them. However, you will need to push them more to stand on their own. Last, but surely not least, are our high performers. The approach you want to take with high performers is delegating. Here, the leader empowers the team member to act independently and give the appropriate resources needed to complete the work. You want to enable the team member to take charge in decision making. Also, allow them to monitor their own performance. You want to provide opportunities for the high performer to celebrate success. Your highest performers are the individuals who should have everything they need to excel. Give them all of the tools, resources, space, and time to excel. And just sit back and watch what they will accomplish. Allow high performers the ability to lead the conversation. High performers are creative and resourceful, and you must treat them as such. They also want autonomy and the freedom to think and create independently of you as their leader. High performers are strategic and decisive. Avoid giving them task-oriented or administrative work because they do not enjoy having their time wasted. We've spent some time understanding the styles. Again, I want to highlight the coaching conversation is not the hardest part. The hardest part is identifying and understanding your coaching approach depending on your talent. Utilizing the wrong approach can absolutely alienate your talent.